like their children. Um, and I think this is not peculiar to, probably not peculiar to him in particular. I think French politicians, French politicians and French leaders in the past, Sarkozy and so on, um, always had that attitude of treating Africans like children. So I think the decision in Europe and in the West right now is, oh, we gotta go out and try to hand out some kind of carrot to these guys before they they make the mistake of going with the Soviet Union and China. So this is just, brinkmanship between the West and China and Russia. It has nothing at all to do with the interests of the Africans. And I think that some, I don't know about all, but some of the African leaders totally understand. I mean, this is timed at the same period that the African Union leaders went to Russia to speak to Putin, and there's a very openly admitted feeling in the West that they've probably left it too late, to try and curry favors with people in the global South. And I think there's also a certain anxiety around Lula da Silva returning to power in Brazil and pushing some of these ideas. You can see there's the meeting that Modi of India has just had with Biden. So it's on all fronts trying to make sure that, first of all, as the Ukrainian president put it at the beginning of the war, to try and get these Africans to actually understand what's going on and what's at stake. Like they're kids, like they don't know what's going on. But that's only one part of it. I think the other aspect to the clip that you just played is about taking responsibility. And I think that it's a little unfortunate that in 2023, a quarter way into the 21st century, Africans are still having to be dependent on the West for, basic things like vaccines and so on and so forth, that we don't have the wherewithal. Well, we do have the wherewithal, actually, that we don't have the technology, the technical know-how, the medical facilities, and so on and so forth to not have to ask, to actually spearhead the discovery and development of these kinds of things for our own populations, in which case we wouldn't have to beg anyone. The West does a very good job of taking care of most of its own.